everybody. I believe it's not even 8 o'clock. What am I doing? Oh, I haven't been in my greenhouse in a couple of days. Probably, I know at least almost 2 weeks because we got a whole bunch of snow out here in the Midwest, and it's been like really, really cold. So we've been getting like our first real winter. So, one of the things I learned about citrus trees, especially lemon, is that, I have them overwintering in a greenhouse. And it's not to keep watering them, let them dry out a little bit. And I have a heater in here, so I'm not worried about them getting too cold. But let them dry out a little bit because that'll also help produce flowers. And I have gotten some flowers I've seen on one of the plants. I'm sorry guys, I'm moving stuff out the way so I can get in the greenhouse. So I figure, let's stress the plant a little bit, see if I can get more buzz. So anyway, I'm gonna turn the camera around because I need to show you guys what I got going on. Hold on. I got too much stuff going on right now, so hold on. Let's open the door. And I brought out some water. Okay, why is this knocked over? I hope nothing ain't been up in it, child. Let me turn this camera around. I'm like, why is that knocked over? Like, why? Because if something come out here. Okay, the heat is on. Why were you knocked over? Why were you knocked over? All right, I got to turn this camera around, but I got this glove on. Hold on. All right, so that's our snow, y'all. That's all the snow we got, right? So now I'm in the greenhouse. I'm overwintering a roselle. I don't know if she's going to come back. But this is my mandarin, and she look a little dry. She like, yeah, her face. Okay, it was 50-something degrees in here. Okay, hold on. Let me close this door. All right. It's reading 54 degrees in here. She's probably dry, and that's why she looks like this. This is the mandarin, and she's cold hardy down to 15 degrees. So she's just probably like, I'm thirsty, little lady. Okay. So I have some other stuff here going on. Of course, a lot of this stuff I'm gonna clear out and bring outside where it can handle the weather once it warm up some. But like rosemary, geraniums, Mecklenfield hydrangea, all the stuff is in here overwintering. Yes, they look sad and all the above, believe me, but they are still alive. I came in here, I put an extra frost cloth over the lemon trees and the other, I think it's a mandarin tree. I'm got a little brain fog right now. But anyway, I really came in here to check this stuff over here because it needs more protection. And we've had single digits. Let me move this bag of soil out the way. We've had single temps and wind and excuse me, and inches and inches of snow. So we've actually having our first real winter. We've been very lucky these past 3-4 years to get like mostly cold, but not like all the snow. So bear with me with the camera because I'm trying to move stuff out the way so I can see what's going on. And if you look down in there, that's one of the Meyer lemons. Yeah, she needs some water, y'all. She needs some water. See, some of the leaves is falling off of that one. Oh yeah, hold on guys. I'm gonna have to set this camera up. Let me come back to you. Okay, I don't know how much y'all can see. But anyway, I got to water these plants in here because they're looking pretty dry, pretty sad. A lot of the leaves are falling off. Like, I have them in a frost cloth like bag, and then I also had them wrapped. That's another one of my, I think, mandarin trees, I want to say. But like I said, they're all dry and crispy right now, and I need to water them. So that's what I came in here to check. So let me go grab the water, and then we'll move on to some other things. But like I said, I gotta Let me turn this around. I got a heater in here that's on right now. It's on a timer, but at the same time, it's set to a specific temperature. So I think I have it. I think I have it if it drops. I think I have it if it drops like under 40 or 45 degrees, that it just cuts on, because I can't run out here constantly to check everything. So I just try to keep the citrus trees as warm as possible. And this is their true test. It's the first time I've overwintered them in the greenhouse. Of course, this is my first time with a greenhouse, and now it's winter, so this is my first winter. So we'll see. Like, the leaves look like we're not happy, but I'm just hoping everything will bounce back. And hopefully, come spring, everything will bounce back. It will flourish and all the things. So this is just a test, so we shall see. Because I didn't want to have to bring everything in the house. So I need to get off this camera, come off this camera, go get the other water that I got to water these. And then today I think I'm going to do some winter sowing, and I'll probably share a snippet of that video just connected to this one, because I bought these big water jugs, the ones that they deliver to your house for filtered water, for fresh water. And I saw some in a thrift store. I'm a thrifter too, and they were $8. I was like, oh my god. So anyway, I'm like, okay, but they're gonna last a long time. So I have 2 sister gardeners that does it, and I see how well it worked with them with winter sowing, but also leaving some stuff just in there, because the container is so huge. You could actually leave your leafy greens or something in there and just keep, harvesting from that plant, and let it keep going, because it acts as a greenhouse. But all that I'll show you guys later. But I definitely want to come out here and show you guys what I got going on in the greenhouse and what I do with my glove, because I need to water this stuff, because like I said, I gotta move this stuff out the way. Sorry for the thing. I had to lift that up just to get over here. But I definitely had to come out here and check on this stuff, because like I said, I have not been out here. Oh, it's 9 o'clock. Okay. I have not been out here. So I just watered the mandarin, one mandarin. I got another one. And so I got 1, 2, 3, about 4 more I need to water. I fill these things up with water. And I got to go get the other 2 and throw some water on this stuff. So I'll get back to you guys in another clip. But it'll be definitely indoors. But let's give you guys a tour, or a look-see, of what the outdoors look like. Okay, let's go outside. Let's go out the door. Like I said, it's 50-something degrees in here. So I just think those plants look sad because they're dry. So here's the backyard. As you see, everything is pretty much covered. We got some winter sowing going on over there. Only good thing I would say about living in warm states is that, you can still have some, well, I feel you can still have some beauty. You don't have to worry about the snow covering everything. So I got a lot of plans for back here. We're still going to have our friend to build like a pergola type thingy onto the deck. And then I ordered a bench. And like I need one. I got 2, but I got a bench that just got delivered, and I'm looking into a fountain. I really want the solid concrete ones, because that's just longevity. They last a long time. So they're just very expensive. So I don't know if we want to purchase one, or we're gonna get my husband just to make me one. So I don't know. I'm still thinking. It's not like I have to have it like right away, of course, because it's still snow, so I have time to still think about it. But I want a fountain, get the arbor or pergola type thing built onto the garage. I'm going to spray paint all my arbors. They're green now. I'm going to spray paint them all black, because the bench I bought is black, and I said I need to spray paint the arbors black. I bought like, oh my gosh, 3, 4, 5. I think I got like 6 roses that's going to be delivered to me in spring. 2 climbing, maybe 4 rose shrubs, and I know 1 rose tree. So I'm not coming away. I'm not coming away from hydrangeas. I still like my hydrangeas, but what I didn't like the strawberry vanilla hydrangea, and I know it's all about structure. I just need to get some type of arbor or something, or trellis to uphold the blooms, because those bushes have gotten pretty big. And what is happening, they flop a lot, and it's like it's not aesthetically pleasing to me. So I am going to take 3 of them out and replace them with rose bushes. And so there'll definitely be some changes in the garden. But of course, I'm going to take you guys along. So it's cold out here, so I'm ready to finish watering this stuff and get inside. And I'll see you guys again when I'm ready to plant up the large water jug containers. And I'll show you guys what I'm talking about later, all right? Like I always say, be blessed, but also be a blessing. All right, take care. Bye. Okay, guys, I am back. This is the water container I was talking about. Culligan water. This is at the thrift store, $8. I feel like it should have been like 4 or 5, but this is very sturdy and it will last a long time. And like I said before earlier, I have 2 girlfriends that's using it, and it seems to have great success with winter sowing or just growing things in it anyway, because it's like a little greenhouse. So there's no cap, of course, for air and water. I will put some drainage holes in here later, but how am I doing this? I realized I have to open it above the handle. So I already started, and I said, you know what, stop what you're doing and show everybody. So this is a really sharp knife. First I had some scissors, but they weren't doing well. But anyways, it's gonna be a little loud. I'm not gonna take the whole top off. Just get it going. I might even soften the edges by putting some masking tape on it so I won't cut myself when I'm trying to go in here, right? It's gonna be pretty. Definitely gotta use some level of strength. I'm trying to see where should I stop it. Let's see. Oh, okay, this is a good. Okay, so you want to leave a little piece on here to be able to shut it back, close it back up. But you also want to have it opened enough where you can actually get some soil and seeds in here. So the thing I was concerned about is like going down up in here and cutting myself on the edges. So I'm probably going to put some masking tape around the edges just to soften them. So going in and out, because I move pretty fast and I would be the first person to cut myself. So anyway, so I just want to give you guys an example of what I'm using for winter sowing. I might even, if I could get another one of these, do some leafy greens and just leave it and just harvest from the leafy greens. Now, I'm going to put this outside, so having holes in the bottom will not bother. But if you wanted to have this in your house, you would probably just need to get a tray or something to set this down in to capture the water at the bottom, to catch the water at the bottom, and then pour it off if you need to, if you're going to have this in your house. But this is a very excellent winter sowing method or contraption, should we say. And so I just wanted to show you guys. I'm not going to show you guys me planting it up and putting all the soil in, because you guys already know how to do that. But anyway, I'm definitely going to show you the ending product, but I definitely want to show you what I was going to be using for some more winter sowing. And I'll probably do cosmos and some, did I do poppies already? I think I did. But I'll probably do some cosmos and some other things I have in there to see how it goes, right? All right. Just want to show you guys this real quick, and catch you on the next. All right, bye.